Hey guys, welcome to another product showcase video. Today's product comes to us from Siig. This is their SuperSpeed USB 4-port bay hub. Okay, first off we're going to have a little look at the box. It has a picture of the item itself, information about it including their ROHS. Works with Windows 7, Vista, XP, and Server 2003-2008. And this carries a lifetime manufactured warranty. Now the advantage to these is this is a USB 3.0, which most of you are familiar with is the new standard coming out for USB. Most new motherboards are carrying USB 3.0, but this is also backwards compatible. It will also work with USB 2 and USB 1.1, so you can plug in your different devices into it. You could have one USB 3 and one USB 2 and a couple of USB 1s, which is really handy. You won't have to worry about just using USB 3 devices with it. But if you do use a USB 3 device with it, it does have a transfer speed of up to 5 gigabytes, which is about 10 times faster than USB 2.0, which is very handy if you have an external hard drive or camera, anything where you're going to transfer large files with it. Let's open up the box itself and have a look at what it comes with. Okay, inside the box we get a couple of packages of screws. One set is to mount it into the 5 1/4 inch caddy if you want to install it in a CD-ROM bay or optical bay. Another set to install the bay itself into your case. You get a USB cable to connect to it, the USB hub itself, and also a quick installation guide that explains some of the features, system requirements, different versions of Windows that it operates on. Like I said before, this is Windows 7 compatible, 32 and 64-bit. It's also Vista 32 and 64-bit compatible, XP 32 and 64-bit compatible, and Windows Server 2003-2008 32 and 64-bit compatible. So very universal. Very handy device. Let's have a little closer look at it. It's really nicely constructed. So you can see it's got like power and activity lights on each connection to tell you when a connection is made. On the back side of it itself, you can see there's like a Molex power connector for it, as well as your USB connector here. One little update I'd like to do is I got to look a little closer at this because it looks like an eSATA port, and actually this is for a SATA power. If you don't happen to have a power lead with Molex on it, or you don't want to run a separate one with Molex just to power your USB drives, this does have a SATA power connector also, so you can use that to plug in your power to the unit. And there's also a warning that says only connect one power connector, so either you would use one or another. You wouldn't want to try using both of them, but I just wanted to give you that information also. Very simple to install. I love the fact that you can install it either in a 3 1/2 inch bay or use the included caddy to install it in a 5 1/4. So that offers you a lot of flexibility with your case depending on where you have room to add one. It's a really nice black finish to it. It's going to be a real sleek design. I think it would look nice in any case. I like the fact that the Siig includes their insignia on the front of it also. Very handy device if you're looking to add additional USBs to your computer. A person could never have enough. On my computer I'm using now, the standard case had 2 of them in the front, which is very handy. I do use both of them all the time, but there are some times where you might need some additional ones, and maybe as you're expanding devices in the future and adding some additional external hard drives, maybe a new USB headset, or plug in some sort of camera, camcorder, webcam, that sort of thing into it, where you will need additional plug-ins in the front. And the fact that it's USB 3.0 is going to make sure you're future-proof in the next few years to come. As the devices get quicker, this will be able to take advantage of the newer devices coming out. So it's a very handy little thing to add to your case. I think it would add a little style to it, as well as some flexibility for the different types of USB. And I love the fact that it's 3.5 inch or 5 1/4 mountable. So very handy item by Siig. We want to thank them for sending this to us for our showcase. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment or send me a message on YouTube, and I will answer it the best I can. Talk to you later.